Welcome to the Consumer Training module of iVerify. First thing, you will put in your requirements. Then the system will take a look at the contractor's insurance and see if they match. If they do, you may hire that contractor. Though if not, the system will let you know of any that do not meet your requirements. And then you can decide to deal with the contractor or not. In this module, we will show you how to set up your requirements, to view your contractors, and to handle the alerts within the system. To begin, go to https://iVerifyInsurance.com and log in to your system. Once logged in, we'll be on the home screen. Let's look at a quick overview of the system before we get into the details. In the upper left-hand side, we have Manage Insurance. This is where you will see a list of your contractors and their insurance, as well as where you will put in your insurance requirements. On My Page, this section will tell you if there are any issues or actions taking place. If your contractor's coverages do not match your requirements, it'll tell you here. Also, if their coverage is about to expire or has been canceled before its expiration date, this is where you will find that. The third piece in here is the Requesting Center, which tracks all of the special requests that you have made of your contractors and the status. The third key piece in the system is Alerts. You don't have to go digging into the other sections to find out which items need your attention. We package them right here in the Alerts section. Now, the first step for this whole system to work appropriately is that your contractors need to give you viewing rights to their insurance information. Once you have that, you can see their insurance meets, exceeds, or does not meet your insurance requirements. The system will track their information and notify you of any changes or cancellations. To see the contractors that have given you viewing rights, click on Manage Insurance. You can search for contractors here at the top by simply putting in the information that you do know and hitting the search icon. You'll see a listing of the types of coverages your contractors have. Clicking on the coverage type will take you into a view of their coverages and who their agent is. To have the system verify whether their insurance meets your requirements, you have to fill some in. So over to the left, click on My Requirements. In here, to add new requirements, click on the type of coverage that you would like a requirement on. Then click on Add Liability. Give it a name so you know if it's standard insurance or excess insurance, whatever you'd like to call it. Then list in what your requirements are. If you have particular coverage requirements, your insurance agent should be able to help you with these. And any specific endorsements you would like to have as just regular requirements. Once you have completed all of your information, simply hit Submit. Once you have a requirement in the system, then you will want to add them into your contractors. So go back to My Requirements. You will see the various requirements that you have set up. At this point, you can assign that requirement to a single subcontractor or all of your subcontractors. Now, don't worry if you call them contractors. We had to call it something in the system. Just wanted a single name for the button. So if you have a single subcontractor, you click on that and you will see a listing of all of the contractors that have given you access. You click on their name and hit Select, and that will assign this particular requirement to that contractor. Now, if you have a list of all kinds of contractors and you want these standard requirements for all of them, you simply click Ask All My Subcontractors, and that will be sent to all of them. Once you have selected your contractors, hit Submit. Now that information will go to that contractor to see if what you've selected as standard requirements meets what they have. Now, if there were some things in there that you have special requirements in, rather than just the standards that were listed there, you now click on My Special Requirements. And once you are in My Special Requirements, click on the type of coverage you would like to add those special requirements to. Then select Add. In here, again, you get to give it a name. You get the ability to upload a PDF file if you have a special contract or if you have a sample of an endorsement that you would like them to see. Go ahead and hit Choose File. Browse to that file and you can upload it. But if not, if you have just a simple description that you could type in, go ahead and do that. Once you've done that requirement, hit Submit. Now this requirement is available, again, to put in for any of your contractors. So go back into My Special Requirements, see all of the special requirements that you have listed. Here's our new Additional Insured Me. Once again, you can ask that particular requirement of a single contractor or all of your contractors. At this time, we'll ask it of all of our contractors. And you can see we have Eric Electric in here. And then hit Submit. Now that will go to Eric Electric as a special requirement. So here's how that flow works. That requirement has now gone from you to Eric Electric. So on their side, they will send that to their insurance agent. Their insurance agent then will respond with either accept or deny. The contractor's insurance agency's response goes to both you and the contractor. And on this page, you could see that this particular one needs agent's attention. Once it does come back, that information will be available. Here's a sample additional insured that came back as rescinded. So now you get the ability to either waive this requirement or completely ignore the requirement. And then it will go in as a matched set. If you choose not to waive it or ignore it, it will stay on the list as a potential problem. Now we get into the real benefit of the system to see the status of your contractors. This can be found under My Page. And within My Page, this is where you get to see which policies are out of compliance. Their coverages do not match your requirements. In here, it shows the requirements you have set up and selected to ignore. It shows policies that are canceled and any requests that have been rescinded or denied. Within this area as well, you could select to dismiss the alert and then hit Submit. And it will no longer be up here as an available alert or something that you have to work on. Also, insurance policies do expire. Here's where you will get to see a listing of all policies that will be expiring within the next 30 days. As you can see, this customer doesn't have any that are up for expiring at this time. In here, you will also be able to see if you have any requests that haven't been taken care of yet. You will find them in the Requesting Center. You can search for your contractors here, and you can view any pending requests that are waiting information. When important things happen, we alert you to them. If you have any alerts, you will see a red circle with a number in it in the upper right-hand corner on the home screen. Hover over the word Alerts to see the category of the alerts awaiting your attention. Then you decide which one to deal with first. Click on it to see the actual alert. This will bring you into the section we saw earlier in this training video. Click on the title of the request to ignore it or dismiss the alert, and then hit Submit. That will take it out of your alerts or the things you need to address within the system. Well, that's all there is to iVerifyInsurance. You manage the insurance of your contractors against your particular requests. In the My page is anything that's out of compliance or coming up for expiration. And alerts will tell you the things that have popped up recently that absolutely need your attention. When you have completed this information, simply log out of the system. iVerifyInsurance. Innovative value at an old-fashioned price.